Sunday shopping trip in Paris needs careful planning. Some shops are open, while just across the street, the doors are bolted. The Macron law created 12 international tourist zones, allowing boutiques within these areas to open on Sundays and bypass the country's strict legal opening hours. For businesses on the edge of these zones, though, it's hard to swallow. Johan Petiot is representing them.
We're currently at the crossroads between the Saint-Michel and the Saint-Germain boulevards. The zone ends here, at this crossroad.
He describes a two-tier system.
It's created a border between the two streets, where one side shops are free to open on Sundays, and on the other, they aren't. One solution would be to extend the zone to the whole of Paris. It would make it clearer for tourists, and retailers could open if they wish to.
For Johan Petiot, changing the law is the only way forward. And to achieve this, he's hired a lobby group.
Libéralisation du travail le dimanche est une condition pour que le commerce physique puisse résister à l'offensive du commerce online.
The stakes are high for major retailers. Johan Petiot represents companies like the Galeries Lafayette department stores, Zara, Benetton, H&M and Monoprix.
Le rapport devrait être remis fin novembre.
Donc là, il faut qu'on se dépêche. Il faut qu'on montre les limites de la loi Macron et préparer un bilan à leur remettre, avec au moins les points les plus saillants.
Exactement.
Donc ça, il faut qu'on travaille là-dessus.
Johan argues that Sundays are good for business, but he needs to show the figures to prove this. The pressure group's priority is to convince two MPs charged with assessing the impact of the law, Daniel Fasquelle from the Republican Party and Philippe Huppé from Macron's Republic on the Move. It takes the lobbyers a month to obtain a meeting with them at the National Assembly. As they arrive for the big day, they're not too happy to see us.
Ah, c'est la poursuite, vous avez pas
Ouais, c'est la poursuite.
Ils assistent au...
Non.
On estime que...
It's been estimated that the new laws on Sunday trading created over 1,500 jobs in Paris. That's an 8 to 10% increase in turnover. Clearly, it's an excellent result, but it could be improved if the zone system is enhanced and it's easier for retailers to hire staff. That's why we've come here to negotiate.
We weren't allowed to attend the meeting, which in the end lasted for well over an hour. Meanwhile, those opposed to Sunday's trading are also trying to influence MPs. Several trade unions have criticised low wages, and some consider the extra opening hours unnecessary. So far, they've succeeded in closing 3 of these zones in Paris. After the meeting, they dispute the other side's figures.
We were astonished to hear claims that Monoprix had a 55 million euro turnover per hour. But the numbers we've seen don't add up to that at all.
The major retailers haven't created that many jobs. Most Sunday workers are part-time or on short-term contracts. It's a very precarious situation. And most of all, they never speak about the jobs that are lost to these shops.
A lack of thorough research makes the economic impact of Sunday trading difficult to assess. A few weeks later, MPs deliver the results of the discussions. Daniel Fasquelle and Philippe Huppé insist Sunday trading has a positive impact and suggest extending it across the city as a whole.
Perhaps creating a single zone that encompasses all of Paris would be the right thing to do. It protects employees, and it's something they're asking for. The zones create economic growth and at the same time adapt to modern trading methods.
The MP denies he's been influenced by the retail companies.
The results are correct. If 10 people come to you with roughly the same figures, it's enough to conclude that they're right. We've met with many people concerned about the trade laws. It's quite easy to tell after an hour-long meeting who's telling the truth and who's lying.
The blueprint will be handed to the economy minister and will then be used as a base to draft a bill. Meanwhile, those opposed to Sunday trading will continue to confront any changes in the law.